told you there's a country where ancient civilizations whisper through stone ruins, where turquoise waves carve poetry into the coastline, and where every sunrise feels like it was painted just for you. A land where east meets west, past meets present, and dreams meet reality. Welcome to Turkey. Introduction about Turkey. Turkey isn't just a place you visit, it's a place you feel. A land shaped by empires, kissed by the Mediterranean, guarded by mountains, and brought to life by one of the warmest cultures on earth. Here, tea is served with sincerity, carpets are woven with stories, and every corner offers a new chapter of adventure. Today, we're exploring the top 10 most beautiful places in Turkey, places so breathtaking and cinematic that they'll stay with you long after you've left. So tighten your backpack, open your heart, and let's begin. 10. Mount Nemrut. High in the southeastern mountains lies a place few travelers ever reach, yet those who do never forget it. Mount Nemrut, a throne built for the gods. At sunrise, the sky glows in shades of amber and rose, illuminating massive stone heads of ancient deities scattered across the summit. They stare into eternity, silent, weathered, mysterious. The wind brushes through the lonely plateau, and for a moment, you feel like you're standing on the edge of the world. This isn't just a viewpoint, it's a meeting point between humanity and the heavens. Mini hook, and if you think that's impressive, wait until you see where the sea glows like liquid sapphire. 9. Fethiye and the Butterfly Valley. Welcome to Fethiye, where cliffs drop straight into crystal blue waters and sailing boats dance with the waves. Just around the corner lies a hidden paradise, Butterfly Valley, a dramatic canyon opening into a perfectly untouched beach. Imagine stepping off a boat and hearing nothing but the soft crash of waves and the flutter of butterfly wings brushing past wildflowers. The valley is steep, wild, and magical, a sanctuary where nature still reigns supreme. Hike up the canyon, swim in turquoise waters, or lie on the sand and feel your worries fade away. Fethiye isn't a destination, it's a feeling. Mini hook, but hold on, because our next destination is a city that floats between continents. 8. Istanbul. No list of Turkey's beauties is complete without Istanbul, a city that breathes history with every heartbeat. Here, the call to prayer echoes between domes and minarets. Seagulls glide over the Bosphorus, and ferries cut through the water like slow-moving brushstrokes. Walk through the Grand Bazaar, a maze of colors, scents, and endless treasures. Stand beneath the soaring dome of Hagia Sophia, where light filters through like divine gold. Sip Turkish tea as you watch Asia and Europe meet before your eyes. Istanbul is alive, chaotic, poetic, unforgettable. Mini hook. Ready to escape the city? Because next comes a landscape so surreal, it looks like it was sculpted by dreams. 7. The fairy chimneys of Cappadocia. Cappadocia is not from this world. Stone spires rise like pillars of a lost kingdom. Ancient cave houses carve into the earth like honeycombs. And in the early morning, hundreds of hot air balloons float above the valley, painting the sky with color. Imagine drifting through the cool dawn air as the sun warms the volcanic landscape below. Imagine stepping into centuries-old cave churches where frescoes still glow softly in the dim light. Every corner of Cappadocia is a story carved, painted, and whispered by the wind. Mini hook, and just when you think it can't get any better, let's dive into a city carved straight out of ancient glory. 6. Ephesus. Welcome to Ephesus, one of the world's greatest archaeological wonders. Walk along marble roads polished by thousands of years of footsteps. Picture merchants shouting, philosophers debating, and grand processions passing through towering columns. The Library of Celsus rises like a stone symphony, elegant, balanced, iconic. And the Great Theater? It once held 25,000 people, and even today, a whisper on the stage echoes through history. Ephesus is a time machine, one that transports you into the beating heart of the ancient world. Mini hook. But now, it's time for beaches that seem too perfect to be real. 5. Ölüdeniz and the Blue Lagoon. If paradise had an address, it might be Ölüdeniz. This world-famous beach curves around a lagoon so still, so blue, it mirrors the sky itself. Pine-covered mountains rise behind you, and warm Mediterranean waves lap gently at your feet. And if you're feeling adventurous, this is one of the best places in the world for paragliding. Leap off Babadag Mountain and glide over the turquoise waters like a bird. The wind in your face, the world beneath your feet, the lagoon glowing like a watercolor masterpiece. This is freedom. Mini Hook, coming up next, an ancient kingdom hidden between mountains and sea. For Antalya and the ancient city of Termessos. Antalya may be famous for its beaches, but high above the city lies something extraordinary. Termessos, an ancient city perched so high in the mountains that even Alexander the Great couldn't conquer it. Here, pine trees whisper through ruined temples. Broken columns lie among wildflowers. And from the old stone theater, you can stare out at endless rolling mountains touched by clouds. Antalya itself is a dream: cobblestone alleys, Ottoman houses, and a shimmering harbor, but Termessos is pure myth. Mini Hook. But before we reach number 1, get ready for a place where nature glows white as snow. 3. Pamukkale and Hierapolis. Few landscapes on Earth look like Pamukkale. Terraces of pure white mineral pools cascade down the mountainside like frozen waterfalls. Step into the warm, milky blue water and you'll feel like you're bathing in the sky. Above the terraces sits Hierapolis, an ancient spa city where Romans once came to heal their bodies and souls. Walk among the ruins. Soak in the thermal pools. Watch the sunset turn the terraces gold. Pamukkale feels like a dream you can touch. Mini Hook. And now, a place where emerald forests kiss sapphire waters. 2. Lake Van and Akdamar Island. Nestled in eastern Turkey lies a hidden gem, Lake Van, the country's largest lake and one of its most mystical. Imagine standing by the shore as the water glows deep blue and mountains rise like ancient guardians around you. Take a boat to Akdamar Island, where a 10th century Armenian church stands surrounded by almond trees that bloom pink and white in spring. Inside the church, ancient carvings tell biblical stories. Outside, the breeze carries the scent of blossoms over the shimmering lake. It feels like time pauses here, like the world becomes quiet, just for you. Mini Hook. And now the moment you've been waiting for. The most breathtaking place in all of Turkey. 1. The Turkish Riviera, Kos, Kokan, and the Lycian coast. If beauty could be bottled, it would come from the Turkish Riviera. Here, coastal towns like Kos and Kal can cling to sunlit cliffs. Narrow streets overflow with bougainvillea. Cafes overlook endless blue horizons. And the sea? It glows in shades of turquoise, emerald, and sapphire. Sail along the coast to discover hidden coves, underwater ruins, and beaches so untouched they feel like secrets. Swim above the sunken city of Kakova, where ancient stone walls lie beneath crystal-clear water. Hike the Lycian Way, one of the world's most breathtaking trekking routes. Or sit by the harbor in Kos as the sun sets purple and gold behind the islands. The Turkish Riviera isn't just beautiful, it's soul-stirring. It's the kind of beauty you remember forever. Turkey is a tapestry woven from oceans and mountains, from ancient legends and modern life, from warm hospitality and unforgettable landscapes. But more than anything, Turkey shows us that the world is full of wonder, waiting for us to explore it. So pack your bags. Chase the sunrise. Follow the road less traveled. Because no matter where you wander, every great journey begins with a single step.